World Oceans Day is celebrated on June 8th. Above average ocean temperatures are poised to make the current global coral bleaching phenomenon the worst in history. In this sense, scientists from Australia and Florida highlight the plight of the world's coral reefs.
Coral reefs around the world are experiencing global bleaching for the fourth time, a result of warming ocean waters amid human-caused climate change, according to scientists. In order for bleaching to be declared on a global scale, significant bleaching had to be documented within each of the major ocean basins, including the Atlantic, Pacific, and Indian Ocean, in both the northern and southern hemispheres.
The situation right now is pretty dire. We are in the 11th hour in many places, with mass coral bleaching all over the entire world. We're right now in the fourth global mass bleaching event. So make no mistake about it, situation is grim. But I have not lost all hope. There are still things that we can do to turn this around.
Bleaching happens when stressed coral expel the algae that are their food source and give them their color. If the bleaching is severe and long-lasting, the coral can die. In the world's largest coral reef ecosystem, Australia's Great Barrier Reef, bleaching affected 90% of the coral assessed in 2022. In March 2024, Great Barrier Reef Marine Park Authority announced a mass coral bleaching event following aerial surveys.
The reality for what's happening in the Great Barrier Reef, unfortunately, isn't a surprise, and it's a consequence of rising global temperatures, and we're very certain of that, partly because of the science, but also because of what we've seen across the whole of the last 12 months.
The world is experiencing the second global bleaching event in the last 10 years. The last one ended in May 2017. Brought on by a powerful El Niño climate pattern that heated the world's oceans, it lasted 3 years and was determined to be worse than the prior two bleaching events in 2010 and 1998. In this sense, also the Florida coral reef, the third largest, experienced significant bleaching last year. In mid-July 2023, water surface temperatures averaged about 33 degrees Celsius in the Atlantic off the lower Florida Keys, well above the average of 29.5 degrees Celsius, according to National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration reports. The hot water resulted in nearly 100% bleaching along portions of the reef. Scientific reports have long said loss of coral is one of the big tipping points of future warming as the world nears 1.5 degrees Celsius of warming since pre-industrial times. That's a limit that countries agreed to try to hold to in the 2015 Paris Climate Agreement.
Oceans are incredibly important for humanity, for all the things they provide, and they deserve our attention to look after them. And climate change is a substantial threat to all of those systems. So it's beholden upon all of us to take action on climate, because it gives the planet the best possible future, and hence all of us.